John Steenhuisen has issued an ultimatum to South Africa's regulation enforcement officials. He is stressful that Jacob Zuma is arrested with the aid of using 1700 hours on Friday, and he set a 48-hour cut-off date for correctional services to affirm their intentions. It became dominated the day before today that Msholozi could ought to go back to jail to finish a 15-month prison sentence after he become irregularly granted clinical parole. The DA leader, however, desires to see the verdict enacted as quickly as possible. The DA has dispatched a lawyer's letter to performing countrywide Commissioner of Correctional Services, stressful that he confirms inside 48 hours that he'll make certain Jacob Zuma is again with the aid of using 1700 hours on Friday 25 November to the Escort Correctional Center to serve out the rest of his sentence. The DA's felony letter factors out that Zuma is obliged with the aid of using order to at once go back to the Escort Correctional Center, and if he fails to achieve this inside affordable time, the Commissioner of Correctional Services need to make certain he's again with the aid of using arrest if necessary. The attraction become raised towards a high court choice, putting apart a choice to launch the previous president on clinical parole. Zuma's attorneys argued that sending him lower back to prison could be tantamount to imposing a double sentence. The Constitutional Court sentenced Zuma to 15 months imprisonment for being in contempt of court. This observed the previous president breaching the apex court's order for him to seem earlier than the State Capture Commission. After it summoned him, Zuma become imprisoned on the Escort Correctional Services facility. He become anticipated to serve his 15 months in the back of bars, however didn't. Zuma become launched on clinical parole with the aid of using former Correctional Services Commissioner Arthur Fraser. This become below months of Zuma in jail, and went towards the Medical Parole Advisory Board's recommendation. Judge Elias Madajane said that Zuma's case wanted the SCA's attention. Again, Ramaphosa is doing very good with regards to Zuma. You cannot promote our United States for curry rice. Cyril Ramaphosa's victory with inside the ANC management race is being hailed as evidence that South Africans are equipped for actual change. In his victory speech on Saturday nighttime at Nasrec, wherein he become introduced as the brand new celebration leader, Ramaphosa promised to make South Africa a higher United States. The ANC's Integrity Committee is anticipated to announce the effects of department nominations for the Pinnacle 6 on Tuesday. He need to have stayed here, stated the DA member. We are stricken by a housing disaster, we do not have water, and he has failed us. He stated South Africa is in a horrible country on the moment, with Zuma nevertheless clinging to energy and corruption, rife amongst ANC officials. How dare he go away as United States? He asked. He need to have stayed in South Africa to solve the electricity disaster, instead of having a cup of tea with King Charles and jet gallivanting, every other protester added. I am now no longer privy to any such letter, Ramaphosa instructed the Star. I even have taken an oath as President of South Africa to defend our United States and its people. He additionally stated he could in no way betray his United States, with the aid of using promoting it for curry rice, in step with Zuma, who said that the Umkhonto we Sizwe Military Veterans Association had written a letter inquiring for that suspended ANC Secretary Standard Ace Magashule look at those claims.